In this video, we will tell you the 15 best high school movies of all time.
Before beginning the countdown, we request you subscribe to this channel.
Grease. It is a musical romantic movie released in 1978. This movie is about a good girl Sandy and a greaser Danny who indulge in a passionate love affair with each other. They part ways believing they will not see each other again, but fate has other plans. American Graffiti. It is a comedy drama movie released in 1973. This movie is about a couple of high school grades who spend one final night cruising the strip with their buddies before they go off to college. Chetty in Pink. It is a romantic comedy movie released in 1986. This movie is about Andy, who is a poor girl, must choose between the affections of dating her childhood sweetheart or a rich but sensitive playboy. The Last Picture Show. It is a drama movie released in 1971. This movie is about a group of high schoolers who come of age in a bleak, isolated, atrophied West Texas town that is slowly dying, both culturally and economically. Peggy Sue Got Married. It is a fantasy comedy movie released in 1986. This movie is about Peggy Sue, who faints at a high school reunion. When she wakes up, she finds herself in her own past just before she finished school. Heathers. It is a dark comedy movie released in 1988. This movie is about a girl, Veronica, who tries to survive the social jungle of high school by sticking with the three most popular girls at school, who are all called Heather. As she meets a sociopath named Chetty, her life spirals into a continuous cycle of hate, unintentional murder, and indifference as she exacts revenge on her enemies, also known as her best friends. Rebel Without a Cause. It is a drama movie released in 1955. This movie is about Jim Stark, who is a rebellious young man with a troubled past, comes to a new town, finding friends and enemies. Mean Girls. It is a comedy movie released in 2004. This movie is about Carrie Harron, who is a hit with the Plastics, the A-list girl clique at her new school, until she makes the mistake of falling for Aaron Samuels, the ex-boyfriend of Alpha Plastic Regina George. To Serve with Love. It is a drama movie released in 1967. This movie is about Mark, who is an out-of-work engineer, takes up a teaching job at a high school in London's East End. Unaffected by the rowdy students, Mark implements his own brand of discipline in class. Ferris Buellers Day Off. It is a comedy movie released in 1986. This movie is about a high school wise guy who is determined to have a day off from school, despite what the principal thinks of that. Clueless. It is a romantic comedy movie released in 1995. This movie is about a rich high school student who tries to boost a new pupil's popularity but reckons without affairs of the heart getting in the way. Election. It is a romantic comedy movie released in 1999. This movie is about a high school teacher whose personal life becomes complicated as he works with the students during the school elections, particularly with an obsessive overachiever determined to become student body president. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It is a comedy drama movie released in 1982. This movie is about a group of Southern California high school students who are enjoying their most important subjects, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Dazed and Confused. It is a comedy movie released in 1993. This movie is about the adventures of high school and junior high students on the last day of school in May 1976. The Breakfast Club. It is a comedy drama movie released in 1985. This movie is about 5 high school students who meet in Saturday detention and discover how they have a lot more in common than they thought.
If you enjoyed this video, then click on the like button and share it with your friends. Also, leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more of our latest interesting videos.